Hi, I'm Robbie.
I'm Milos.
I'm Tessa, and this is a Genmitsu 3030 PROVer Ultra CNC Router.
Let's tear it down. Tree first.
Yeah, let's get that
and
off.
then we'll take the motors and then we'll leave the chassis for last.
Yeah, so there's living hinges on there that allow you to pop these things open and closed.
If you were to use, let's say, stamped sheet metal, you can create lances and offsets that you can actually have it as a feature in the part itself for
tucking the wires.
Using zip ties a little bit more efficiently.
Oh, so that's actually a CNC machined part. So
Okay.
it's CNC machining inception. So you'd probably take a block of material and fixture it on the CNC machine, kind of like what we did. And honestly, because of the depth of these cuts, you'd probably have to machine it from both sides. And then this is the air hose. So this is actually the spindle motor. You want to do the honor of sliding it off while I hold this, sliding the blue assembly off? It should come off the rails, maybe.
I'd love to.
Oh, that was so nice. Okay.
Cool. All right, let's dig into what we see here.
Oh, it's on bearings.
This is what I was trying to get to the inside to find.
Yeah.
You get a shot of that in a minute.
So the shaft itself would be probably a CNC turned part, so you can create the grooves around here, the screw contours.
Okay, we got our linear guide assembly with
Yep.
a machine plate,
And a block. Yep.
creating a simple sliding table.
Another one with some sheet metal brackets on the back that
Like that.
attach to.
They probably engage these sensors, these proximity sensors.
That's exactly right. So how did you guys think it went?
This thing was surprisingly difficult to take apart.
It was
And,
really easy to assemble it though.
It was.
So we have here a linear rail and a guide, and this allowed for a translation of the work table, right?
Yeah, for me, I think the favorite part was probably the living hinged track here that is used to hold the wiring in place and allow it to move and actuate but never get in the way.
And then this is the spindle holder here, and so the housing of this is probably a cast material too.
Yeah, it looks like the natural casting is inside of those little features.
As far as the sheet metal goes, I'd say that the largest part, but actually probably the most difficult to create is this one.
So this is an example of a CNC machined part that was CNC machined for the CNC machine.
I think I enjoyed this one more than the last one. Could be that I didn't have a second-degree burn on my hand when I started, but anyway, this one was a little more fun to tear down and see how the mechanical things worked inside of it and understand more about how a CNC machine works. Desktop version, at least.
Totally agree. A few cuts and scrapes here and there, but very well made piece of equipment, enjoyable to take apart. Look at all the different machine profiles. This is a good one.
Yeah, I think that gantry definitely got us, you know. I'd say that was the most challenging part to disassemble. And of course the spindle housing too. You know, but I think it's a testament though to the durability of the machine that it was so difficult to disassemble. if this had been simple to disassemble, this wouldn't be a good purchase. So thank you for watching. Definitely let us know in the comments if you have any suggestions for what we can tear down next. And please like, follow, and subscribe to our channel. And see you in the next one.